What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another Marvel Future Fight video. Alright, so in this video here, we're going to be taking a look at the new game mode, the Squad Battle game mode. And again, we are still on the APK here, or the pre-update version of the game, so this can still be changed from now until the final version, so do keep that in mind. So they might still tweak the rewards, or some of the mechanics, or things like that. But overall, this is probably what we can expect to see in the live version. So let's log in here. We just finished our first season. I played it just a couple times, so I didn't like gear up all my characters to try to do like as best as I could, because I kind of just forgot about it, because when there was like a couple hours left, it was like 2 or 3 in the morning. I was like, oh, you know what, I should try out this game mode and actually get ranking, or put in a score so I get a a final ranking score for when it rolls over, and I could get one of the chests to see if that, gives you any decent rewards. So that's what I did. One of the things here I did notice is it has character bonuses. So the more tier 3 or level 70 characters you own, the higher the bonuses, because it says awakened potential. I'm assuming that just means level 70. I don't know if it includes characters that are not quite at level 70, like 62, 64, 66, that kind of thing. But oh no, it shouldn't, because on this test account there are a lot of characters that are just like levels between 62 and 68. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's level 70s and tier 3s only. So we own 29 of those. So we get a 29% bonus here, and that just adds on at the very end of the match. So once you get your final score, it'll add 29% of that score onto it. If you look over here, so we ended up in the bronze. So I think let's go ahead and see the chests here. So did we get an actual chest for the bronze? No, it just kind of said that we're in the bronze. Okay. Anyway, these are some of the squad battle rewards that I got yesterday when I was testing it out before the reset. So let's see what kind of rewards are actually in these chests here. I'm assuming they're probably not going to be too great, but hopefully we see something nice here. So we've got 50 clear tickets. All right, that seems pretty typical of a random reward box here from Netmarble, and another 50, or not another 50, but 50,000 gold. I wish that was a little bit more. We get some hidden tickets. Okay. We get some more hidden tickets. Okay. Some more. Okay, some more hidden tickets. Okay. Can we get something different out of this last one? Oh, okay, there we go. We got some of the new fragments. It looks like that's one of the top rewards, as we can see it glowing right here. That usually means you hit one of the top prizes or best rewards. So we got some of these new Mandalay Gem Fragments. So those are the fragments now that we're going to need for getting a character's awakening skill unlocked. So they did change that around. So let's see. I don't think, yeah, none of the characters have their awakening skill ready for me to unlock. They're all maxed out already. Like if I go over to any of the characters with awakening skills, they're already fully leveled up for me, so I can't check to see how many of those gems we'll need or that kind of thing, or if you need the gems for every portion of the rank up from 1 to 6 for the level. Maybe you only need it for the initial unlock, or maybe you only need it for like level 3, 4, or like 4, 5, 6 or something like that. So I'm not really sure on that front, but it looks like we're going to be getting all of the awakening skill materials from this squad battle now, because if we move over here to World Boss Ultimate and we click on here and we go to missions, as you can see, the regular gems are not here anymore, whatever those things were called, those little red guys. I've already forgotten the name of them. Let's go over to the inventory here and see where they over in materials. So go down here, these guys, what are they called again? Oh, just awakening crystals. Yeah, so the awakening crystals are not in World Boss Ultimate anymore. It looks like you can only get them over at the squad battle. And then again, like I said, you need these as well to get the awakening skill unlocked. So wait, what does it say? Exclusive use for awakening potential or upgrading awakening skills. And this is just exclusive to awakening. Okay, so you only need this for the initial awakening, it looks like, and you don't need it for upgrading the awakening skills. Okay, that's fine then. So maybe that means they're getting rid of the cosmic cube fragments as a requirement, because that was a requirement before to get the initial unlock. So that would be nice, so you don't have to use your cosmic cube fragments anymore on the awakening skill. Let's see, let's go back here. And before we do a battle real quick, or before we do a fight in the squad battle, let's go ahead and look over at the store here, because there's a few things that I just wanted to point out as long as I'm kind of just covering random changes in the game right now. On top of the squad battle is for the CTP chest here, we now have a pity timer, which is pretty cool. So now on your 11th 10 draw, so you have to do the 10 draw for this to fill up, you will get a guaranteed whatever rate up CTP is shown here. So right now the CTP of greed is shown here. If that was a CTP of rage, then on the 11th multi, or 11th 10 draw, if you did not get a CTP of rage during that time, you will be guaranteed to get one. If you get the pictured CTP here before the pity or guaranteed, it will reset. So you can't, have that fill up and get like multiples on your way to filling up the pity timer. If you get a different CTP, one that is not featured over here, then it does not reset the timer, which is pretty nice. So you're always going to be guaranteed on the 11th summon here to get the pictured CTP. So, I really like that quality of life. I don't even know if I call it quality of life, but that change there for the spenders that want to do the CTP chests, or the free-to-plays that want to save up enough crystals to make sure that they get, say, a CTP of rage or something like that. So you'll need, what, like 7,000 crystals or something to get there? No, it's like 7,225 or something like that. I don't know off the top of my head here. And then over here for the ISO 8 was another change here. Now you're guaranteed to only get 6-star and up ISO 8. So if we go here, I'll show you that. As you can see, everything is 6-star or better. We got some partially awakened and actually a fully awakened one there. So those are some of the changes here that are happening. I can't see any of the new premium cards right now because it crashes the game when I open that up. And I don't think there was any changes to the Odin's Blessings here. No, I don't think there's any changes to that. So that's what's going on there in terms of kind of like your gambling mechanics, I guess. So now let's go back over, to the squad battle here. So for the squad battle, oh yeah, also for the squad battle, I don't know if it'll be a reward for it or not, but I did notice that some of the characters now have the ability to use potential tickets, which is kind of weird. If we click on someone, oh, she needs to level up. What about you? You need to level up? No? Okay, here we go. Potential enhanced tickets. So I don't know if those are going to be a reward as well for the squad battle. It might be like a reward for like maybe the top 10, top 100 kind of thing. So it might be one really exclusive, or it might be something that they're going to sell to us, or something you can grind out over time, or I'm not sure. So that's just something that's here now, a potential ticket. So now let's go ahead and hop back over again and actually do a squad battle here so I can kind of show it to you. Let's go ahead and go over here. We're going to use, wait, we could go to blast. Yeah, let's use Gene here so that we can have really good survivability. So we'll just do whatever for leadership. And wait, where's Gene? Where are you? Oh wait, this is Blasty's universal with that uniform on, duh. So yeah, let's just go over here. All right, so we'll grab her. We'll grab some leadership, and then do we want to just grab a support? Can we find a support really quick? There's no filtering here, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, and we'll just grab a random support. I'd like to be able to filter by, I don't know, any of the regular things, female, male, potential, level, that kind of stuff. But that's not quite implemented right now on the APK. All right, so for the squad battle here, you're basically just trying to collect the orbs of light. After you collect the orbs of light, then all the enemies get time frozen, and you just can kind of destroy them. But as you can see here, did I get hit by that? So the orbs of light come down. Oh, so let's switch over to Gene here. When those come down right there, it will reduce your score. So if I get hit by that kind of blast for when these orbs of light are coming out, then I will lose score. As you can see at the top there, it says round 1, and then you have to fill up to 100,000 for your score. Your owned protection, protective lights, that goes up to, what is it, like full like orange bars or something is when you know you're at max. So see I ran through that when that light was coming down. You can see I lost like 1,200 score right there. So I lost a lot of score. So you do want to focus on getting these orbs of light, just because they Yeah, see, we're full yellow bars right now, so that means we can survive this entire duration of this time freeze right here, and we will be unaffected by it, and we can just go to town on the enemies. What I like about using Jean here is just her 5th skill kind of just, you know, sits there and keeps damaging the enemies, so I can just pop that skill and then I can focus on getting the orbs of light. So characters that kind of have like persistent AoE, like her, Quicksilver, that kind of stuff, where you can just like drop the skill and then it continues to damage while you run around like this, can actually be quite useful here to kind of clear out and get a little extra score from the mobs here while you collect your your protective light. So now we're going to be moving on to round 2. So round 2 is pretty much exactly the same as round 1, so we'll let that go through. Going to collect your orbs of light. You're going to just start clearing out mobs again. And again, you don't want to get hit by those red beams right there when the orbs are coming down, because that will take away a pretty significant amount of score. Because it seems like you don't get too much score from killing the enemies. So if we can see here, it's like plus 2,000 for some of them there, but some of the hits I was only getting like sub 100 or just 100 points for, so I'm not sure if it's from different enemies or what, but you can lose quite a bit of score from these kind of beams from the orbs of light here, so be careful about that. Yeah, and that's pretty much all for these first couple rounds right here. It seems like there's 2 waves of like time freeze, like you repeat this process twice, and then the 3rd wave there is going to be no time freeze and you just do as much damage as you can until the timer runs out. So we need to kind of pick up the pace a little bit here, make sure that we actually make it to the next phase. As of right now, because I haven't like geared out the characters very well, it is really hard for me to make it past round 3, so I'm just going to be able to probably get up to round 3 here, and then yeah, and then that's where I'll be ending it because I can't seem to get past that. But yeah, overall, I mean, it looks okay so far. Maybe they could add a little more variety to it. I could see this getting old pretty quickly, and I'm not sure how good that autoplay function actually is, so maybe I'll do that real quick after this fight here. We can see if the autoplay, if it actually picks up the orbs of light or not. So here we have our first boss here. This is Surtur, so now we just kind of just do damage to him, but it's the same process. We're gonna have orbs of light that are appearing, which I just wasted all this time here, so now we're going to be in a lot of trouble. And as you can see, if we get hit by any of Surtur's attacks, we lose a ton of score, and we seem to get a lot less score during this time here. So yeah, let's see if we can collect a few more of these so we don't get time frozen like infinitely here. Yeah, so we're like a full like 5 bars of light short here, so we're gonna get time frozen for like a good probably like 3 seconds or so. So we want to try to drop this orb here, maybe do a little bit. Oh no, we got more orbs of light than I thought maybe. Let's drop this skill here, and you're trying to get up to 1,000,000 score, which seems really hard because look at that, we're only getting like 300, 200, so we're not getting many points here from attacking Surtur, which I'm not sure if that means if we're just supposed to focus on the ads instead of Surtur himself, because he doesn't seem to give you very many points. So yeah, it might be more beneficial to focus on the from the ads here that are spawning in, because you get like 2,000 or 1,500 points from them, whereas he's only giving you like a couple hundred points. But yeah, as you can see, we're nowhere close to finish this out. Are we gonna get time frozen? We kind of did. It knocked us out of our skill a little bit. This is going to be the last wave here, so no more orbs of light to get. And again, you want to just make sure you do not get hit by him, because he will take away a lot of your score every time you get hit. Alright, so this will be the last skill that we get off. Alright, so you can see we added a little bit to our score there. So our bonus was almost 200k, we got 177k there, so that was that extra 29%. We get some of the awakening crystals as a kind of guaranteed all the time. I don't know if you get past the first mini boss there, the Surtur, if on like because I'm not sure how many waves this goes up to, if it maxes out at all, or if it's just as far as you can get depending on your build of your character, so how much damage you can dish out, or how well you play and just don't get hit. So yeah, still not sure on that kind of stuff, but I mean, it's a new game mode for us to try out. They can probably tweak it a little bit, add new mechanics to it as we go. But yeah, let's go ahead and just hop in. I'll just do Deadpool here because she's got great survivability. And I'm just going to put it on auto real quick just to see if the AI will grab any of the orbs of light. So let's get ourselves loaded in here. Alright, here we go. Yes, collect the protective orbs. Alright, so let's tap that autoplay and see what happens. See how well it's coded for us. Alright, so we got that. So the orbs of light are coming down now. Is Deadpool... Oh, we got 2 of them, but that might have just been fluke. Yeah. Yeah, they don't go for the orbs of light at all, so I would not recommend... Yeah, I would not recommend putting it on autoplay. Look at that. We've managed to collect 4 of them, but that's it. And boom, it's already time for the time freeze. So, yeah. Don't think autoplay is going to be remotely worth it. I'm not really sure why it's there, because you're probably not even going to get past round 1 with autoplay on. Or actually, no, I guess you might. We're at halfway there. But we're losing quite a bit of score as we go. Yeah, so autoplay I would not recommend. Yeah, so we'll just have to wait and see if this game mode changes up. What is this 299 up here? Time warp offset barrier. Guard against time warp. Stack plus 10 up to 300 seconds. Okay. So that's just our protective orbs of light or something like that. And now we sit here time frozen for a while. Yeah, so that's going to be the new game mode here. Let me know what you guys think of it. Overall, I think it could get boring or tedious quite quickly unless they start adding a little bit of variety during the rounds here. Because like I said, I don't know what is going to happen after that first mini boss fight. Maybe then we'll have different mechanics or different enemies to work with, or maybe it'll be another big boss after that. So I'll have to wait and see for when I get past that. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.